Another reminder now, if you live near Naval Air Station Oceana, you may see some extra activity today.
Yeah, the Navy and local first responders are running a mishap drill.
And 13 News Now reporter Jacqueline Lee shows us more.
Leading up to the air show, first responders from the city of Virginia Beach and the Navy wanted to show how they would react if there was a mass casualty event. So take a look right over here. There are several simulations. What were to happen if a plane were to crash and debris were to hit a bleacher filled with people? This is how first responders would extract those individuals and get them to safety. Right over here, a fire trainer. They set it on fire. How would firefighters respond? How quickly could they put out that fire? We have all these details coming up on 13 News Now at 4. Officials tell us this is the best way to show cooperation and coordination between multiple agencies. In Virginia Beach, Jacqueline Lee, 13 News Now.